Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Beer and Bread
from Capstone Games
and Deep Print.
and Deep Print. It's
Yes.
it is specifically a two-player game, and time on the box 30 to 45 minutes.
Yep.
So in Beer and Bread, we are going to be baking bread and brewing beer over the course of 6 years. 3 of the years are going to be fruitful, and 3 of the years are going to be dry. And that matters with regards to how many resources that we are going to have in the fields. And it's there, the years are going to differ in the mechanisms that we are going to use to have our cards. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Let's do it.
So in Beer and Bread, you've got two opposite sides to the board. Steph is going to be sitting over here on the north side, and I've got the southern side of the field. We have our draw deck here, and I know this is going to hurt some people out in the audience, but yes, you are supposed to mix all of the beer and bread cards together. As you can see, you've got the beer cards in blue and the bread cards in yellowish beige color, I guess. So each of us has been dealt 5 cards. It looks like I have a lot of bread, and Steph, it looks like you have a lot of beer. So, um, well, the first thing that we're going to do, shuffle up all the cards and deal each player 5. Also, we are going to seed each of these fields with the number of goods shown on the green areas. Notice we are starting off with year 1, which is a fruitful year because it has a green icon. And so we're going to put 7 wheat and 8, let's see, what are these? 8 barley and 6 rye and 6 hops. So, and you put all of the water tokens in the river. If there's not enough tokens of a resource in the common supply, just add as many as you can. So, after we've got all of this prepared, we are basically going to go back and forth until all of our hand cards have been played. So Steph has been chosen to go first. She's got the little wooden windmill. So what Steph can do on her turn is as follows. She can take one of her cards and do what is called a harvest and store action. What that means is you are going to take your card, say for instance, this card here, notice it has 1 wheat and 1 rye on it. So I would put this in front of me and I would collect 1 wheat and 1 rye. If for some reason I were to play another card later on that had barley and rye, I would collect 1 barley and 2 rye, but no wheat because this new card doesn't have any wheat on it. Is that correct, Steph? I do believe I'm remembering that
Right.
correctly.
It's only the card that you look at that you just played for
Yes.
matches.
You will count up all instances that you have played in these harvest cards.
Right.
So, if you are trying to get a lot of rye or a lot of wheat or a lot of barley, you want to play multiple cards with that symbol on it, and you will get that number of those resources. I love, love, love games with multiple use cards. We will just be looking at the tops of these for the harvest and store. Now, all of these goods that you take, you will take from the fields and you will store them in your little storage barn here. Notice I've got a 3x3 grid. It doesn't matter where the goods go in the field, but they will all be placed here. If for some reason I run out of room in my storage unit, then I don't get those goods. But wait, there's a twist. Anything I can't store, I have to offer to my opponent. And then she will get to place them in her storage unit unless she can't store them, obviously. And then whatever she chooses to not store, if I can't hold them and she can't hold them, they will just be discarded out of the game to the supply. So what else can you do on your turn? Instead of that, you can choose to produce and sell. You can play the chosen card to brew its beer or bake its bread. Like this one here, it takes 2 water, and a hops and a barley and a grain, and you will get to brew this beer. Notice it's going to be worth 7 points at the end of the game. And notice that there are multiple different kinds of beer. You've got beer that has that little rounded cup, beer that's in the big wooden, barrel looking thing. And there is a third one as well, a little metal beer stein. There's also 3 different types of bread. You've got this white bread and this rye bread, and I guess maybe it's a sourdough looking bread, not quite sure. But there are 3 of each type, and they all have different numbers of victory points on them. So let's say I brew this beer. I will place it in my spot that brews beer. Notice it says that I can hold 1 beer and 1 bread. So I will place it. Does it go up or down? It goes,
down.
face up onto the spot. Now, I can only hold 1 there. How do I get rid of that so I can brew another beer? Well, what you can do is the third action, which is to upgrade and clean. You can play your card as an upgrade by sliding it so that its upgrade section is visible. Now notice this thing has a coin on it, and I would put this under the coin section of where my upgrades go. And I will get to have whatever power this has. And when I do that, I get to clean out I can clean out the brewery and bakery by removing all the sold cards from their spaces and put them face down beside the board. And we fan them out so that both players can see how many that you've sold. I can look at the fronts of them at any time, but Steph can't look at the fronts of the cards I have sold once they've gone from my brewery and bakery off to the pile over here. So notice that you can place upgrade cards below here. There's no limit to the number of upgrades you can have at any one slot. And if you have more than one, just make them so that they overlap. After each of us has played a card, after Steph has played a card and I've played a card, then we're going to switch hands. And then we're going to do it again. Steph will play one, I will play one, and we'll switch hands back and forth like that. So we're going to keep doing that till we've played all of our hand cards. And then we will proceed with the windmill phase, which is basically whoever has fewer resource tokens in storage is going to get the windmill that marks the first player. Then we're going to move over to the dry year. So we bring the number of crops in the field to this number, 5 wheat and 4 of the other 3 resources. If there aren't enough, you bring them up as much as possible. If there already are a lot, you will actually remove them from the fields so that they go down to the correct number. And we still, even though it's a dry year, we still have all of the water available to us. Then we're going to play our card phase. But wait, it's going to be a little bit different than the fruitful years. Remember those cards that we had in our harvest area? First, we're going to pick those cards up and take them into our hands. And then we're going to draw cards until we have 5 cards in our hand. So usually we're going to have to draw a few of them anyway, because usually you're not going to do nothing but harvest. Hopefully you have also made some bread or beer or maybe done some upgrades. So you will have a few that you're carrying over from the previous year, from whenever it was fruitful before. So then starting with the player as the windmill, we're going to take alternating turns, but we do not swap hands like we do in the fruitful years. Instead of playing a card from our hand on these dry years, we could swap it with one of the exchange cards. When the dry year starts, notice it's got the dry symbol on them. We're going to have 3 face-up cards here. So instead of playing one from hand, I can take one of my cards from my hand, put it on the exchange spot, take the card that was here, and play it either as brewing or as harvest or as an upgrade. Pretty much the same as before. Then at the end, after we've played all of the cards in hand, at the end of our actions, we're going to do the windmill phase again, where whoever has the fewest resource tokens is going to get the windmill. In the case of a tie, it's going to go to the player who did not have it in the previous round. Discard the 3 exchange because those are only going to be used during the dry years. We move forward, do another fruitful year, another dry year, another fruitful year, another dry year. If this draw deck runs out, just shuffle the discard pile and form a new draw deck. At the end of the 6th year, the game will end. What we're going to do is we're going to take all of our sold cards, the ones that we have sold that are beside the board, and the ones that remain in our bakery and brewery, and we're going to place them face up in front of us, beer on one side and bread on the other. And we're going to add up the numbers printed on the coins of each, and we're going to write down the result on the score pad. And then we're going to check upgrades that are in the upgrade slots, because sometimes you will get points for having sets of beer or sets of bread, like one of each type of beer or one of each type of bread, for example. So now you're going to have a total score for your beer and a total score for your bread. You are going to choose whichever one is lower, and that is going to be your score. And highest final score wins the game. I mentioned when we played this, I was like, wow, that's very Knizia-like, where the one that you have done the least of is the one that you're going to score for. So there is also a score pad for this. Notice that I had, yeah, you can just barely make that out with the pencil marks there. I had, looks like 23 points worth of beer and 23 points worth of bread, including bonuses. So my ending score was 23. Steph had 28 bread, 26 beer, so an ending score of 26. So she beat me on the game that we played.
Boop, boop.
Super simple, super easy to understand. If you're unsure about any of the upgrades, there are some really cool appendices that will give you information about the upgrades and a player overview on the back that clearly points out the 3 actions you can do during the game. Super easy, super accessible. So I will shuffle these up.
If you are watching along in Twitch, you can vote for who you think is going to win.
Bree says that she loves Glory to Rome and Import Export, which both use multi-use cards. Love multi-use cards. My favorite game, Battlestar Galactica, has multi-use cards. Obviously, I incorporated multi-use cards in my own game, Warehouse 13, as well. So those sort of games have a really soft spot in my heart. Bree says that Federation she has played recently has multi-use worker tokens. Pretty cool. Oh, the game that I just mentioned, my favorite, Battlestar Galactica, has multi-use cards. In Battlestar, you basically play cards either as actions, where you get to like do what it says on the card, or you play it for its color and number into skill checks in order to try to pass crisis checks that happen.
All right,
So,
I'm going.
yes. Hello, Dutch Yoda. Steph beat Dan when you played it. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to play this to collect those resources in my house.
Now, I did mention that that this game was very Knizia-like, but it's really Scott Alm's game. All right, I am going to manage all of Steph's resources because her short little arms will not reach her storehouse. And hopefully you guys can forgive my scratchy voice. I've not had a chance to look at these like you have.
Well, you should have thought about that.
I was reading rules.
There'll be a 100 channel points.
Whoa!
You guys have 3 minutes left to Get in your prediction.
Get in those predictions.
Go, Steph!
Well, well, well. I mean, well.
Well, maybe you'll have better cards than these because they're not great.
Hey, look, I'm going to do some of this.
What is?
Doop, doop. That's all I got. And then I'm going to hand this over to you. You hand this over to me. Whoops, let's start this where it needs to be. Yep.
Oh boy. This is not what I wanted to see. But I'm doing this
Womp womp.
to get some hops and
Let's get hopping.
flax or whatever it is.
Flax. Wheat, barley, rye, hops.
Brown.
I
Brown.
would like some brown, please.
Yes. But the gist.
I mean, I don't have anything. I am just going to have to get a variety of stuff.
Because you started the game with nothing.
Nothing.
All right, I'm gonna do this
What?
and get these. I get two and two of those and those.
What? You get what?
Two
You
and
get two of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
and two of those.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look, I'm full up. I better build a something.
You better build a something.
Hey, wacky.
Wacky Tabaxi, how you doing?
Welcome in.
Uh. All right, I'm going to have to do this. Whenever I collect any water during a harvest and store action, I collect one additional water.
Pretty good.
Yeah, well, I got to do something because I have no water.
Yep. Seems like a plan. Now what?
Yeah, I'm not going to get to make anything this turn.
I can do this one.
I bet you
Just
can.
this stuff.
Spending two of these and one of those and one of those and one of those.
Yep.
And then that goes face up.
Yeah.
And then these are dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going to take a lot of water.
A lot of water.
Lot of water.
Blah.
Uh,
All right, what'd you leave me?
what'd you leave me? Something I can't like. We can't turn things in 2 for 1, can we? Wow.
All right, it says whenever I collect any of this orange, one additional.
One additional, and it goes underneath
Right about
the appropriate spot.
like about there.
Like about there.
I cleared that.
Yep. I see. So I can't make this, unfortunately. It is a lot of stuff I don't have. I almost have it. I am one rye off.
Yep.
So at the end of the seeding phase each year, I get to collect one rye.
Whoa.
That seems good, doesn't it?
You've been seeing this game a lot lately because it's really good.
Yep.
Probably.
So then clearly you have the fewest here. So you get the windmill for the next year. Now look how fast that is. Remember I said it takes 30 to 45 minutes? I mean, that's a sixth of the game. Boom, done.
I get two more.
So I have three cards here. Face down, I get two more.
Let me flip some up here.
You flip three up. Now, whenever we do cards for our harvest, they're just going to be discarded at the end of this phase. We won't take them into our hands. So we are going to reseed everything. So this goes to 4, this down to 4, this also down to 4, this up to 5. At the end of the seeding phase, bloop. Hey, that worked. Really?
Really bad.
It's really bad.
And this is good. So I get. I don't know.
Oh,
Ugh, it's not good enough though.
mine too.
I need.
I need.
I
Oh,
need this one. So I'm gonna exchange
get it?
this one, which is really hard to
What's that?
do, for this one. Now I'm gonna collect this stuff.
All right. So you are collecting a water,
Hmm.
a barley, a wheat.
Yep, all that.
There you go. I'm gonna even put your barleys in your. I'm gonna put your stuff together so you can see it. Really nice
Mhm.
and neat. Well, I'm not gonna help you out. I am gonna brew me some beer. Boom. Just like that. Where's my beer? Over here. Wait a second. What is this? This was my example. I have not brewed anything yet, so that is just my example.
I'm gonna brew this.
Brew this. You want two of these, and you want this, and you want this,
Yeah.
and it's done.
Mm.
No. Why do you keep turning it over?
I don't know
You're a
how
bad
I've cleaned.
person. Don't be a bad person, Steph.
Mm.
Mm. Oh, what to get now? Well, none of these cards help me do what I want to do. Oh, that's nice. When you brew beer or bake bread, you may spend two wheat as either a hops or a rye as often as you like. Well, hell, that looks nice.
Seems good.
I mean,
If you can get the wheat.
for sure. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can do that. That is. Can I do anything with it, though? Berg. I've got to be careful not to go over because if I go over, she gets it.
That'd be great.
No,
You
that's
should definitely do that.
not. That is not the definition of great that I am looking for. So yeah, these just do not. They do not go with what's in my hand, sadly.
You also have those choices.
Yes, I do have those choices. Unfortunately, that also does not get me what I need. All right. If I do that, and then that. All right, play this to get two water and an additional water, unfortunately. I don't want the additional water. It says collect. So
Mm-hmm.
must I do it?
Yeah, because then I can get it if you
I
can't.
know, I think I have to.
Pretty sure you have to.
Wow.
I'm gonna put this over in my coin slot.
All right. I'm double checking to make sure.
At the end of the game.
Collect means you must take it and put it in your storage.
Yeah.
Yikes. And what? What did you say?
At the end of the game, my 4 and 5 cards are worth 1 extra point
Oh,
each.
boo. And you do have them now, so. All right. Now I must do a trade, I do believe. I'm trying to remember what it is that I'm trying to get here. Did I spend the one I wanted to keep? Well, that was stupid. I meant to do this one. It's the same thing, it's just the wrong one. And I am trading this for trading one of these. Trading this as this and giving you a bunch of stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoops. Don't take these. Take these. That's these two. Steph,
Put it in my storage, please. Why wouldn't I?
why wouldn't you?
Wow. Okay, I'm going to take that card because it's so perfect.
Yeah, I had no choice.
I get two of all of it.
So,
Oh, but I can't keep it all.
two
Yeah.
and two and two.
I'm gonna kill one of the oranges. You can have an orange. Oh, you
Yeah,
can't take it.
I might still be able to use it.
I didn't think you could take it at all. If you like, you can't remove anything from your storage.
That's a good question. Let me look. May take and store as many of their choice as they want and have free units for they may not exchange them for any of their already stored tokens.
Yep,
You're correct.
that's what I thought.
You are correct. I'm going to
Whoa.
I'm going to do this. The end of the seeding phase. Collect one of these.
Wow.
I have to because
Now
I
you want to
need
make
room.
another beer.
I had to make a beer.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this bread.
You're going to make that and that and that and this.
Perfect.
And I am now going to make this now that I have room to hold it. I have four and one of each of these. The field mouse and scurrying off with all of this stuff. All right. Yay. So you and I know how to brew beer.
I did a bread.
Oh, you did do a bread. So you are like well ahead of me. All right. We discard all of these. We discard all of these. Off. Is this the discard pile?
Yeah.
Off to the discard pile with you.
You have fewer things.
I have fewer things. All right. While you deal those, I will bring everything up to maximum. 5, 6, 7. Oops, wrong one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 5, and 6. All the water go into the water. All right. Year 3, fight. All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
I desperately need a lot of water. Are you kidding me right now?
No.
No. Boy, that would have gone good with that other card. Um, Last turn, whenever you remove only beer cards when cleaning your brewery or bakery, collect 2 wheat. That would have gone great with that 2 wheat card.
Yeah.
That would have been fantastic.
Fantastic.
But it did not happen.
No.
No. Fantastic. You know what? This looks fun.
Okay. You're first.
I am going to, at the end of the seeding phase, I'm going to get a rye as well.
Wow.
I'm stacking them up over here.
I'm gonna get these goods. I get 4 goods.
You get a water,
A wheat,
a wheat,
2 orange.
and 2 orange because of this.
Yep.
And you had no choice in that matter.
Maybe.
I take a these.
Maybe I want it.
Maybe you want it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Boo.
All right. At this point, I am going to take 2 water and 1 of these. Bloop.
Oh, I already have a bread.
Oh
Oh,
no. You need to upgrade,
I
I
don't
guess.
want to upgrade.
I know. Well, that's what happens sometimes.
I'm gonna do. Ah.
I can get rid of this hoodie until 5 minutes from now when I start getting cold again.
Yep. I'm gonna put that in my end of game one.
Whoa. At game end, for every 2 bread cards that you sold, gain 1 extra coin for bread. How about that?
You have to hand them over. I just gave you those.
These 3?
Yeah.
I thought I already gave it.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Hmm.
They look very similar. But are
Yeah,
not.
because I had that in the first turn. Boo.
Boo. Boo.
I'm not liking any of these.
Great. Hey, Beluga.
Hi, Beluga.
What are you playing?
I'm going to play the one that I spoke of in turn 1.
I'm gonna make this bread.
All right, you can do that. You are getting lucky with exactly what you need. I have nothing I can brew. I have absolutely nothing I can make.
I don't know what to do.
All right, I'm going to take 2 of these and 1 of these to you.
I'll take it. Interesting.
I was helping you.
I'll get 2 wheat and a hoppy.
2 wheat and a hoppy. Oh, I should have cleaned this, by
Oh
the
my
way.
gosh.
Nope, can't make it.
Oh, this was left? What's your last turn?
Oh, I think I probably should have gotten that 2 wheat before. Did not think to do it. My last thing is just going to be to do when I remove any bread while cleaning it, collect 1 water because I can't brew it. I don't have any barley, so
And I'm going to put that in my coin stack.
wow, you've got all the
I
coin.
couldn't make it because I needed this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
yeah.
that good.
I can't make anything. It's a little ridiculous, I think.
All
All
right.
right,
Oh, I have 2 left over, so I need 3.
I have 2. I need 3.
And then 3 up.
You get this since we are tied. 5 there, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these disappear.
Oh, freaking bread. All the
Those
bread.
disappear because I collected them and can't place them,
Mm.
which really is not good.
So I need to do something.
You gave me all beer.
And I have all bread. So not great. I want. See, if I switch with that,
It's so
I would.
bad.
I need water, and I. Wow, can I do any of this? 4, 2, 2. I have no orange, which is just great. I don't want to do
Up to you.
that. Right. It's up to me.
Yeah, Beluga, this is a great game.
All right, I'm going to take a water and that, but I'm just going to do,
Can you swap?
yeah. You get,
You just can't swap whenever you offer.
this is what you get if you want it. Oh, you can't
I
take it
can't
though,
take it.
so it just
It
goes away.
disappears. It just disappears.
Not great planning.
Same.
Too many resources.
Oh, yep, that's where I am.
Beer and bread looks good in game and in life.
Because I can do it, I better do it. Because otherwise, I'm going to be in some bad trouble. Mm.
I'm gonna spend 2 water and then these things to do this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to put something in its place, which that's just not happening. So
Yep. So now what can I come close to doing? But not quite.
where you
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
A water. Whoops. Don't take it from there. Water and a water. And one of these and one of those.
And what are you throwing down in its place?
It's an excellent question. I'm glad that you asked.
Yeah, I thought you might be.
So glad that you asked. One, two. Giving myself options here.
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4.
Shut the door. What's this?
Something that you probably don't want.
Maybe. All right, I'm gonna get two,
Two.
two, and one of these.
Two of these.
One wheat,
1 week.
and then 2 oranges.
Two. That's right, not oranges.
Full up. Yep.
And it looks like I am making yet another beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, wrong one. 5. That is correct.
Me.
Hit you.
I'm going to score this beer
Whoa.
cup over there.
This under
Yep.
yet another end game scoring one.
I got a lot.
Yep.
They should have put pictures of oranges. I agree. One Lisa Simpson, one Bart Simpson.
So I'm not understanding this one here. Double check. Hmm. Oh, I now understand what that means. I'm going to create another storage spot. Two more storage spots for water.
I have had that before. I'm gonna make this bar happen.
Whoa.
Uh,
Did it?
yeah.
I'm gonna just draw some resources.
Whoa.
Not that I want it, but that's what I got. That's what I've got.
Okay. This goes away. These go away.
Okay. This goes away.
New round.
You have fewer resources. Really? 5 beer?
We're gonna swap hands. I didn't do it on
Are
purpose.
you kidding
You
me?
saw me deal.
I know, and I was looking with disbelief.
You collect all your extras, did you?
I've not even put I've not even put everything into
Done
the
nothing.
fields. I've done absolutely nothing.
Zippola.
2, 4,
Zippola.
6, and 1 to the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 to the bank.
Wow.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 to the bank. I mean, it's not as good as all that because there's nothing I'm going to be able to create with this mess.
Nothing.
Nothing. Here. Throw it down here.
Yeah, I need resources, so I get this
I need to make some really, really dry bread.
and this.
What did you did?
I just got resources. I'm pretty boring, I guess.
I haven't done my things yet. Bless you.
Bless me.
Bless you. Well, I better arm up.
Arm up.
1, 2, and 1 of these. I think I will dump 1 of these.
Sure.
You can take it
Might
for
as well take it.
free.
Ugh, this is not great. Boy.
Really? I can't do any of these. Really?
For reals. I think my best
I am shocked. It all takes barley, every bit of it.
I know, that's why I was like, I need barley because that hand is all barley.
Yeah, and I didn't know to look for barley because
You want these oranges?
can't take them.
Oh, I
Cannot
didn't
take
even
them.
kill them all. I had room for
Yeah, I have lost this game horribly. I don't even need to go to the score.
a barley pop.
Barley pop, oh, barley, 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 barley pop.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's, and you can't take these, so sure. All right, none of these I want.
Hopefully, I can do something. I
And I see
can.
those one more time, so I at least know what to go for. Yeah. Good luck to me.
I'm gonna bake some bread. It's gonna be this bread. 2 of these, a water, some weights. Uh,
I'm not sure why I even should brew beer. I've got a bunch of, I got a storehouse full of stuff, and I'm just going to be giving stuff to you if I keep pulling stuff in. So, I mean,
Don't sit down, Jelfia.
I got nothing I can do. This would be a whole lot of barley and grain for Steph or something. You know, because I'm not going to be able to do anything with yours either. I don't know, I'm sort of at an impasse here. Sort of at an impasse.
From here.
Yeah, thank you. If at all possible, don't even sit next to your supply because I do it all the time. All right. I don't remember what's over there.
Definitely need the brown.
The the brown.
Yeah.
I don't have brown to give you at the moment.
No, you need brown. You so keep
Oh,
all the brown you can get.
I realize that, but I don't remember how many of the others I need. Sure. You want these?
Sure. Oh, you'll be able to do a bread, so. Oh, these are bad. Um,
Oh, darn time. Do some bread. I'm waiting on you though.
I guess I'm putting in my chef's hat and cleaning it out.
Whenever you brew, blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
I'm creating this.
Yep. Free water? No. I guess I'm going to do this.
That's a free water.
Take that, I guess. I don't want to kill my stuff.
Oh, no, I just put that in. Okay, we collect these.
We did clean though. You
I
might have
did.
a cleaning
I
thing.
did that.
Okay.
All right, down to four. Down to four. Last round.
You get how many? Two
What?
cards.
Yes.
There you
Four, 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 and five. I get one of these. Get one of these. You get one of these. And none of it'll do me any good. Whoa! Hello, Hopcost Games, rating with a party of 11. We're playing beer and bread. What are y'all doing?
How's it going? What were you playing over there? Thank you for that raid.
Beer.
Better.
Beer, 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 beer,
Beer.
and beer.
Beer. Got the beer. Need the bread. Need that and that. And that and that.
All right, I collect one of these, one of these, and one of these. Getting rid of what? Would you like one of? No, you
I
can't take one.
can't take it.
You can't take it.
Oh, I could do that.
You can't handle the grain.
So it's me.
Yep.
Yep. Cool, cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
I want that. Could do. So if I'm trying to do that, don't necessarily. Oh yeah, I do need that.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Man.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh.
Trying out Circadian's First Light solo.
Oh,
Beer and
cool.
bread is fun, but I am in a really bad position here. I can't bake bread to save my life.
All right.
And you have to do a mixture or you lose.
I'm going to do. Oh no.
What are you looking for?
I don't want to kill any of this, but I'm
Well,
gonna have
what
to.
happens?
That stinks.
Yep, I agree.
But I need to make this bread. And then go from there. This is a nice little 2-player game. It actually kind of gives me like a Uwe Rosenberg kind of feeling. All of his games have like the cool like veggie meatball things. Like, you know, I like it. But it is a Scott Alms game, which is awesome. It's probably my favorite Scott Alms game. It looks exactly like a Rosenberg game. I know.
All right. Ditching these two. Pulling these two.
Wow.
And killing this.
Yeah, killing.
What I needed.
I'm gonna bake this bread
Bake this bread.
with 2 hops because that's my ability. This thing, these things.
Oh.
That's like all my. That's like all of it gone. I left with 1 wheat. Ouchie.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it happens. Yeah, I am not going to be able to get done with everything that I want to get done. Yeah, I'm quite dead. And these three.
I will get some water and a little bit of hoppy, like this.
How's this looking? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have lucked out and actually made one of each of the 3 types of beer, so that's fantastic.
Oh, I wanted
Yes.
this.
Well, that's the only thing that's going to give me 2 extra
Oh
points.
my god, you couldn't at least give me something that I could.
No,
like,
I'm going to
do.
put this, which you can't do.
No.
That's why I did it.
Not happy.
I'm not sorry.
Because I'm not happy.
Dun, 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 dun,
Let's do
dun.
this one. However, the right card isn't out, so.
'Cause you're not happy.
Damn.
Bum, 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 bum.
Alright, I'm gonna do. This.
I can't wait till I get my voice back.
I can't even get 3 hoppies.
Nope, you can get 2 hobbies.
Dang it. Alright, this. 2 hops and a thing.
2 hops and a thing.
Yeah, that one, I guess.
And it me? What did you get rid of? Oh, this is just nothing. You know what? I'm going to do it just for shiggles.
Cost. That's about how I sum up food games in general.
That's not you, and you have liked many a Scott Holmes game. You love Boomerang.
I do like boomerang.
You enjoyed this.
I do enjoy this.
So there are more.
I'm just saying,
There are more.
I'm not a huge fan of the Tiny Epic games, though there are some that I do like.
I agree. There are a few of those I do like as well.
You did everything?
Yeah, I have no more cards.
So what am I doing?
That whatever that card says. Or one of these cards. You can do that.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna start figuring out my horrible, miserable score.
If I had one more week, it would have been great. So, not quite. I don't think I can do anything. If I had one more hops like I was going to do,
well, I can't help you with that.
It's gonna be so good.
Maybe someone stole it.
Oh, I should have taken, so then I could have done this beer card instead. Dang. Gosh. Yeah, one resource short of like all the things. Whatever. I'll take 2 water. What a bad last turn. Michael ruined me. He ruined me.
Yeah, like you're gonna lose this.
Ruiner.
I am a ruiner. All right, so look at your cards. I have these 3 bread for 16 whopping points and these 4 beers for 22. I have an end game card which says if I have brewed one of the 3 different types of beer, I get 2 coins to either beer or bread. Well, clearly that's going to be bread for me because my bread score is rather miserable. How much is your beer score?
21 base.
21 base. How much is your bread score?
25 base.
25 base. Would you like to continue with your bonus points because you have already won?
I would like to, just to see how I did.
All right. 4s and 5s. You already did?
No.
Oh, for each of your sold cards worth 4 or 5, gain 1 extra coin for its type of good.
2 for each.
2 for each. So I'll just put little 2s, little baby 2s. Add game in for every 2 bread cards that you sold, gain an extra coin for bread.
2 for bread.
2 for bread.
Didn't need it.
Add game end if you've sold at least 1 type. 2 for bread or beer.
Oh, it's either.
I'm gonna read the whole card for the purpose of the audience and not just Steph. Considering Steph did not even know what it was. If you've sold at least 1 card of each of the 3 types of bread, get 2 coins for beer or bread. Okay. Your beer is currently your smallest.
We'll go with beer.
That's what I thought.
Because I did do 3 types of bread.
Add game end for your 6s and 7s, gain an extra coin.
1 for bread and 2 for beer.
1 for bread, 2 for beer. 21, 23, 25, 27 beer. 25, 27, 29, 30 for bread. It was a butt stomping, everybody. 18 to 27. I don't think it could have gone any worse for me.
Wow. Good going, Jelfia.
Because I could not bake bread.
Yeah.
To save my life, and I looked for it and could not find it. So, and occasionally, I guess that happens. So,
focused this game in the fruitful years that I would put cards I knew I wanted to work towards in the next phase.
Yeah, that would have been great. Except
I did that.
The things I wanted to work towards didn't do the resources that came up on those cards. I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah. What do you do?
So I didn't feel like I had a lot of agency this game. Where I did feel like I had a lot of agency last game we played of this. So
I felt I was in.
Maybe it's just a bad shuffle.
Just because I was able to plan better than the other games I've played.
You beat me in the last.
That said,
you have
currently undefeated.
You are currently undefeated in beer and bread.
So maybe I am getting better with each play, perhaps.
That's probably what it is.
I don't know. I like it. I think I like the try use of the cards. Like, do you use it for the upgrade or do you use it to try and gain resources. Some cards are just better than others for gaining resources, so I try and use those. But you know,
I like how it forces you into interesting decisions when you put a card down for harvest and you have to decide, do I want to actually give my opponent all of these tasty resources? And the timing is everything on that, because
yeah.
if she has a full warehouse, she can't take advantage of that. And that then is my time to rush putting things into my storehouse that might not fit.
Yep.
So
All of that.
all of that.
I don't know. It's a really nice two-player game. So if you do enjoy playing two-player games, then I would
As we do.
definitely recommend checking this one out. It's a small box.
Absolutely. So check out Beer and Bread from Capstone and Deep Print.
Yes.